everybody to WWE Survivor Series, as this is our second to last PLE of 2025, as we are coming to you live in Vancouver, Canada, as we are nearing towards the end of 2025, and pretty soon we are nearing towards the end of WWE 2K25 with 2K26 coming up very soon. Nonetheless, welcome to Survivor Series, as we're going to start off the show with one of our two Wargames matches here tonight. Of course, the first Wargames match will be starting the show, as it'll be Solo Walker, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, teaming up with Naomi, Kelani Jordan, and Io Sky to battle Fallon, Henley, Jacy, Kiana James, and Roxanne Perez inside the Women's Wargames. As without further delay, let's dive into the first Wargames match of the night. As we are beginning Survivor Series with a Women's Wargames match, as of course there will be the rules popping up in a moment. As you can tell, two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular individuals, alternate members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released from it into the match. Once all the competitors have entered, Wargames officially begins. The match can only be won by pinfall or submissions. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. So of course, those are the rules in this Wargames match. Now of course, Jacy and Fallon Henley, I'm pretty sure, did win the tag team match this past Monday night on Raw, so of course they get the advantage. Of course, Cody Rhodes beat Seth Rollins last night on SmackDown to earn the advantage for his team later on in this show. Of course, we are starting us off with Io Sky, as that's interesting. Of course, Io Sky, was challenging for the Women's World Championship earlier this year, where she wrestled Stephanie Vancouver at Money in the Bank, and she lost. Because I also do want to put this reminder out there that after tonight, there will be some polls on YouTube within the next few days, and that has something to do with the upcoming Slammy Awards that's coming up on December 8th, which is 2 days after WWE Bad Blood. And of course, our next is none other than Roxanne Perez. Of course, Roxanne Perez, I'm pretty sure, as far as I'm concerned, has not won a match in 2000. I don't think she won a match this year. Because, she's been struggling to get on the right track following her Royal Rumble loss to Tiffany Stratton when her and Tiffany were feuding for the WWE Women's Championship. Has Cody got winning? Solo Walker's his team? Well, Fallon Henley's his team. Let's find out. As Io Sky Bring it to Roxanne Perez. As here we go, we got our first participant coming out. As of course, Kelani Jordan came out. I don't know why. Don't know how the advantage works. As of course, welcome on Kelani Jordan's mind here. As of course, she's going at it with Roxanne Perez. Of course, Kelani Jordan did have a Women's Intercontinental Championship match at Crown Jewel, where she was unsuccessful against Ruca, who is also in this match tonight. Of course, Jacy and Fallon and Henley, of course, have been eyeing on the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Of course, we don't know who's going to get the next shot at the championship. As we're finding out who's going to be our next participant in this Wargames match, as it is Kiana James, because Kiana James is a former Women's Intercontinental Champion, as I believe she beat Naomi for the championship at Clash at the Castle, and then she lost the title to Ruca back at SummerSlam. And of course, during her reign, she was feuding with Zelina Vega for the championship, which she would of course beat her twice. I mean, the first match that they had on Monday Night Raw back during the summer ended in the disqualification. Of course, Kiana James getting a candlestick in her hand. Of course, we're getting ready for our next entry. And the next entry is Naomi. And because Naomi is a former Women's Intercontinental Champion. And because she won the title back at Backlash. And then she lost the title to Kiana James at Clash at the Castle. Yeah, of course, we're going to go ready for our next entry here in this Wargames match tonight. And our next entry is, I think that's Fallon Henley. So that means Jacy and Ruca are all up next as Jacy is pretty much dominating Kelani Jordan. Well, Io Sky and Naomi are pretty much pretty much going at it with blocks and poisons. Fallon Henley brought a stop sign to the ring. And of course, things that's happening here tonight in Vancouver, Canada. Alba Fyre defends her Women's United States Championship against Tatum and Paxley. Bianca defends the WWE Women's Championship against Lyra Valkyria. John Cena defends his World Heavyweight Championship against AJ Styles. And in the main event, Cody Rhodes, Ricky Saints, Ellen Knight and Femi teams up to battle Legacy since Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, Austin Theory and Ethan Page. That is going to be the main event here. As Solo Walker is out of her cage as she's entering the ring. And there goes our last entry is coming out as it is Jacy Jane. This is awesome chance. And of course Jacy Jane is in the ring, so that means the war has officially begun here at Wargames tonight as things are not looking good for Kiana James. Kiana fights back. This could be a chance. What's going on? Fallon Henley. This could be her victory. Victory could be looming for Fallon Henley. Of course, she's going to have to do more to soften up Io Sky in order to get the victory for her team here tonight. So welcome trying to get Jacy Jane. I mean, chaos is all over the place. And is Roxanne gonna do it? Roxanne puts Io Sky for a table. As Kiana James is working on the arm of Kelani Jordan in the other ring. As this is because of two-set ring. Because the first one is Kiana James and Kelani Jordan. The second one, Jacy Jane, Fallon Henley, Roxanne Perez, Ruca, Naomi, and Io Sky. And there goes. What could they be? This could be over as things are not looking good. As Team Solo Ruca gets the win. That's it. That's shocking as of course Team Solo Ruca wins this Wargames match. And of course we can all tell you, Jacy Jane and Fallon Henley made a promise this past Monday. They want a shot at the Women's Intercontinental Champion. But tonight things didn't go their way. And of course, Solo Ruca, Naomi, Kelani, Jordan, and Io Sky gets the best out of Jacy, Jane, Fallon, Henley, Roxanne, Perez, and Kiana James. As great match to begin Survivor Series here tonight in Vancouver, Canada. The next time we're going to be live on PLE will be on December 6th for WWE Bad Blood, which will be our last PLE of 2025, as you do not want to miss Bad Blood as that comes your way on YouTube on December 6th of this year. And of course, we're back live here at Survivor Series in Vancouver, Canada, as you're getting ready for a Women's United States Championship match between Alba, Fyre and Tatum Paxley. I believe this is Alba Fyre's first title defense since SummerSlam, and she's defended it against Tatum Paxley. Because Tatum Paxley things hasn't gone her way. And there's Tatum Paxley. Of course, Tatum Paxley hasn't really been impressive all year. And yes, she may be a part of some big matches, but she has not won a title yet. Whether that would be the women's title, the one Bianca is holding, who will be defending it against Lyra Valkyria later in the show, or the one that she's going after right here tonight against Alba Fyre. As what is on Tatum Paxley's mind here, as this is all her trying to go after the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Because there's Alba Fyre, because what is on our minds here tonight? Because she's got that women's US title. Because I'm pretty sure she won it from Natalya back at Clash at the Castle, and now tonight she's got to defend it. Well, because she went through, because she wrestled guys. I mean, she has wrestled people like Nikki Cross back at SummerSlam, and tonight she's got to deal with Tatum Paxley. This is what we're talking about here at Survivor Series Women's United States Championship. Because we started off the show with a very good Wargames match, and now we get ready for the Women's United States Championship match. Of course, do not forget later in the evening that of course we will have of course, do keep in mind we have a women's championship match going on later tonight, and that will be against Lyra Valkyria and Bianca Belair. As who do you got walking away with the win? Alba Fyre or Tatum Paxley? Let's find out. Oh, here we go. Could be a PLE without chain wrestling. Kick out. And of course, Alba Fyre doing a headlock. That's Alba Fyre. I mean, Tatum are going for the pin. Kick out. As they're now trading blows. Alba going for the pin. Kick out by Tatum Paxley. Let's kick out them out of the Fyre. Let's set them a pack. I mean, Alba Fyre going for the pin. Kick out by Tatum. And because Tatum really wants that women's US title. As Alba Fyre. Uh-oh, things are not looking good for Alba Fyre as here we go. New champion. Kick out. Yeah. As Alba Fyre, see the kick there as Alba Fyre's pretty much trying to do everything to keep her women's US title. Springboard form right there. Let's what could Alba Fyre be thinking about? Uh-oh! This might be the end for Tatum Paxley. Alright, here we go for the pin. Kick out! Another kick out there. And there we go. And oh no! This might be over. I think Alba Fyre might be cooked, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, I will continue to say it over and over again, even if it gets boring and repetitive. I gotta say it, and that is, champions does not change hands via pinfall or submissions. So if Tatum wants to win that championship, he needs to win by pinfall or submissions. And there we go for the pin. And it's over. For Tatum and Paxley, and Alba Fyre is still the Women's United States Championship. Good match here at Survivor Series tonight, as we all thought we were getting a new champion. Unfortunately, that did not happen, as Alba Fyre is still the Women's United States Championship, as of course, first up in our title defense since winning it at SummerSlam. She retains. Pretty good match here between both ladies here at Wargames tonight. And of course, who's going to take the title off of Alba Fyre? Only time can tell. I'll have to wait and see, as he retains in a very good match here at Survivor Series tonight. As coming up next here at Survivor Series, we have another Women's Championship match, and it will be for the WWE Women's Championship, as Bianca Belair defends her championship against Lyra Valkyria. Can Bianca retain after going through names like Jordan Grace at Bash of Berlin and Alexa Bliss at Crown Jewel? Or will Lyra Valkyria upset Bianca Belair and win the WWE Women's Championship? We're going to find out up next here at Survivor Series. As, of course, this has been a good show so far. And of course, with that great Women's War Games match and a pretty good United States Championship match. Of course, we still have other things to get through after this. Of course, we have our World Heavyweight Championship match between John Cena and AJ Styles. And of course, we have the Men's War Games match with Cody Rhodes and his friends, if you will, versus Legacy. And of course, who do you think is winning here? Bianca Belair or Lyra Valkyria? And of course, there's Bianca Belair, of course. Bianca Belair, of course, it's been a big year for her. Well, I mean, things that, well, of course, she did win the Royal Rumble, but of course, things going into WrestleMania didn't go well for her. Why, you may ask? Because, of course, her match with Jade was turned into a triple threat after Charlotte beat her at the Elimination Chamber, and then she lost in the Mania triple threat. And then, of course, she won Money in the Bank. She then cashed in at SummerSlam on Jade Cargill, and she went on to wrestle guys like, ladies like Jordan Grace and Alexa Bliss. And tonight she's wrestling Lyra Valkyria. Of course, Lyra Valkyria did have a shot at the Women's Championship back in April at Backlash, where she was wrestling Liv Morgan. Well, I think it was at Backlash, or I think it was, well, I don't know which one was it. But of course, she did have a shot at one point at the WWE Women's Championship. And that was, I believe, when Liv was still the champion. Bianca Belair wasting no time at a spear to Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria, Bianca Belair heading to the top. Bianca Belair. Oh, Lyra Valkyria. We're going to get the best out of Bianca Belair. As Lyra Valkyria's got Bianca the powerbomb. As Lyra's trying to get back on track after Bianca pretty much dominated her during this majority of this match so far. Oh, Bianca Belair with the reverse there. As Bianca Belair, what could be on their minds here tonight? Uh-oh, Lyra Valkyria with the reversal there. Drop kick there by Lyra Valkyria. Spear by Bianca Belair. Clothesline out as Lyra Valkyria making a comeback. Things are not boding well for spear by Bianca. Another spear. As this is not looking good. Bianca is showing off here as she's heading to the top. Oh, reversal there by Lyra Valkyria. Lyra is pretty much toying around as Fyre connects. That was a horrible timing. Remember, just like I said in the Tatum Paxley versus Alba Fyre match, champions cannot change hands via disqualification or a count-out. So if Lyra wants to win the title, she's got to win by pinfall submissions. As Grand Slam connects by Bianca Belair. I think the time for Bianca is over. Considering Lyra Valkyria is good as ready to get back in that ring. This could be a wake-up call for Lyra Valkyria. Kick out. Here we go with Kiss of Death. Kiss of Death connects. Bianca Belair retains. Decent match between both ladies as not as good as Alba Fyre versus Tatum Paxley. As that was probably the better match on the show tonight. Because Lyra nearly had the best out of Bianca to pull off the biggest upset of the night, but that didn't go well. As Bianca Belair is still the WWE Women's Champion. As where do we go with Bianca going into Bad Blood? I don't know. Only time can tell us. Good match between her and Lyra Valkyria tonight here in Vancouver, Canada, here at Survivor Series. And of course, this has been probably one of the quickest PLEs we've ever done in recent memory. But of course, we have 2 matches left to go, as coming up next, John Cena defends his World Heavyweight Championship against AJ Styles in a rematch from Money in the Bank. Question is, can John Cena beat AJ Styles like he did back at Money in the Bank, or will AJ Styles beat John Cena unlike what he did back at Money in the Bank to win the World Heavyweight Championship? We're going to find out as John Cena defends his World Heavyweight Championship against AJ Styles, and that takes place up next here at Survivor Series, here tonight in Vancouver, Canada. As this has probably been one of the most quickest shows of the year. And of course, we're now getting ready for a World Heavyweight Championship match between John Cena and AJ Styles. Of course, John Cena and AJ Styles, of course, they wrestled back at Money in the Bank this year. But that was for a SummerSlam title opportunity against Sami Zayn at SummerSlam, where John Cena would beat AJ Styles, only to then turn on Sami Zayn after the match. And of course, Styles coming out of that match has been vowing, and of course, ever since SummerSlam, Styles was vowing to get a rematch against John Cena. And then of course, Cena won the title at SummerSlam. He retained against CM Punk at Bash in Berlin. Then he retained against Roman Reigns recently at Crown Jewel. And tonight, he focuses on AJ Styles. As what could be the difference? And of course, what is on Styles' mind here? And of course, the guy went through Brock Lesnar to get this shot here tonight. And next, we got John Cena. Of course, John Cena has stated numerous amounts of times since turning heel that when his time is up, he's looking to retire with the championship. And of course, he's been on his bandwagon about wanting to ruin wrestling. And of course, he's still on that bandwagon. And of course, he's the World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, he shocked the WWE Universe back at Money in the Bank with the heel turn. And of course, he beat Sami Zayn at SummerSlam. He then retained against Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel and CM Punk at Bash in Berlin. Can he retain against AJ here tonight, like he did when he beat Styles the first time at Money in the Bank to earn this World Heavyweight Championship opportunity at SummerSlam? And of course, do keep in mind, the last time John Cena and AJ Styles wrestled for the World Championship was back at the 2K22 WrestleMania event, when at the time, John Cena was the WWE Champion, and AJ Styles was, of course, he beat Dolph Ziggler and Randy Orton to earn the rematch against John Cena at that WrestleMania, where, of course, Cena retained. And because these two would wrestle a lot afterwards, even they wrestled when they were part of the SmackDown brand last year, when they were both fighting for a shot at Cody Rhodes. And, of course, Cena would win the last match to earn himself a shot at ECW, at the Clash at the Castle event, where of course he beat Styles at ECW One Night Stand to earn the shot against Cody Rhodes at Clash at the Castle. So because it was a best of 4 series, where of course Cena and Styles had the match on the Raw after Mania. Well, I mean, it was pretty much a best of 3 series. Well, I mean, pretty much best of 4, because Styles beat Cena on the Raw after Mania for a Raw draft pick in the main event on the night 1 of the 2K24 draft. Then Cena would beat Styles in the Gauntlet in a match the week after the Gauntlet match on SmackDown with Braun Breaker, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight, and Finn Balor. Well, of course, Cena won that match. Then these two would wrestle at Payback, where Styles would win, and then they wrestled at One Night Stand when Cena won the match, thus to get a Clash at the Castle title shot against Cody Rhodes. And of course, they were crossing paths earlier this year when during their last 3 months on SmackDown. Of course, John Cena and AJ Styles were competing in the Elimination Chamber alongside Randy Orton, LA Knight, Finn Balor, and Braun Breaker to see who will go on to WrestleMania to challenge for the WWE Championship. Match begins as John Cena wasting no time going after AJ Styles. Uh-oh. Cena's trying to avoid another chain wrestling, but we all know things are not going to go well for him. AJ Styles back to his feet, so John Cena would have to pivot very quickly, and he does pivot. As AJ Styles pretty much punishing the hell out of John Cena. Uh-oh, Styles with the reversal there. Oh gosh, this is about Wars' top prize on the line, which is the World Heavyweight Championship. Reversal there by John Cena. Drop kick there. What could John Cena be thinking about doing here? Styles rolls off harm's way. That was a horrible timing, as this could be a chance where Styles could capitalize with a victory. Reversal there by John Cena. Oh, this is on the line for the World Heavyweight Championship. Sucker punch there. Crowd is booing John Cena here tonight. I think John Cena needed to make that call quickly. Oh, that was an absolutely horrible timing there by John Cena to figure out going for it. Reversal there. Oh, back-to-back reversals there between... Oh, that was an awful springboard maneuver there. As things are not going to go well for AJ Styles here. John Cena, springboard stunner there. Here we go. 5-knuckle shuffle coming up for the phenomenal one. Because keep in mind, John Cena's last 2 title defenses has Styles with a, well, if you want to call it that, a soccer kick, if you will. Has reversal there. This does not end well for AJ Styles here. Attitude adjustment. Here we go for the pin. Kick out. Here we go with the levels. Oh, that was an absolute horrible timing because AJ Styles was not in the right place. John Cena. Okay, do keep in mind his last 2 title defenses, one against CM Punk and one against Roman Reigns, has ended with him making CM Punk and Roman Reigns tap out to the STF. And can Styles suffer that same fate tonight? John Cena, what could be on his mind here? John Cena, back of the ring. Another springboard stunner there. John Cena, I guess he's full of bag of tricks here tonight here at Survivor Series. As what could be his grand plan right now. As we go for another 5-knuckle shuffle. Five-knuckle shuffle connects. Oh, Styles trips him over once again. Cena reverses. Uh-oh, here we go, STF time. This is the same move he used on Roman Reigns to tip like a basketball. But with his title defense against John Cena, makes AJ Styles tap out. Has great match there for the World Heavyweight Championship. Because Styles fought harder to stop Cena, but nonetheless, because Cena, just like he did to CM Punk and Bash Berlin, Roman Reigns a crown jewel, he makes AJ Styles tap out. That is very noticeable. His recent matches has ended with him making his opponents tap out. As that is something interesting you do need to keep in mind. As this was a good matchup between both men. As this was probably better than the Money in the Bank match. As you can see, John Cena is still the World Heavyweight Champion. Question is who's going to take it from him, because I don't feel like there's anyone to take it from him. As crowd is not happy here in Vancouver, Canada, of Cena retaining the championship. As he's still the champion. And of course, what's next for John Cena going into Bad Blood? Well, only time can tell, as he retains here in Vancouver, Canada, here at Survivor Series. As you can see, John Cena is standing tall after successfully retaining the World Heavyweight Championship against AJ Styles here at Survivor Series. Who will take the title off of him? Only time can tell as John Cena is still celebrating. Oh my god! Hello! Sami Zayn's back! Sami Zayn is back! We haven't seen Sami Zayn since SummerSlam, and he's back, and he's going after the man who took the title away from him. Another Helluva kick! As Sami Zayn is back, and it seems though he wants another shot. He wants a rematch against John Cena for the World Heavyweight Championship. I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens this upcoming Monday on Raw. And Sami Zayn returns and delivers two. Uh-oh, he's setting up another one. Roman, this is probably after the Roman first one for the low blow Money in the Bank. Second one for stealing the title from him at SummerSlam. Another Helluva kick. And of course, Sami Zayn gets his revenge here tonight as he returns to go after John Cena. As where do we go from here after this? We'll have to wait until Monday on where this leads.
If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and then turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any content provided by
And of course, here's the rundown about what is going on the next episode of Monday Night Raw this Monday. As of course, John Cena looks to address Sami Zayn after what Sami Zayn did to him here tonight. As what will John Cena say and address about the returning Sami Zayn? We'll have to wait till this coming Monday on Raw to see where this goes from here. Also this Monday on Raw, the #1 contender for the Intercontinental Champion, Kevin Owens, will go one-on-one with CM Punk. And of course, can CM Punk build momentum towards an inevitable rematch between him and Bronson Reed, or will Kevin Owens continue to build momentum going into his Intercontinental Championship match against Sheamus at Bad Blood on December 6th? We'll have to wait and see if CM Punk Kevin Owens will take place in the main event on the next episode of Monday Night Raw. Coming up next here at Survivor Series, it is now time for the main event as Cody Rhodes, Femi, LA Knight, and Ricky Starks will team up with each other to battle legacies as Randy Orton, Seth Rollins, Ethan Page, and Austin Theory inside Wargames. And of course, which team will survive the war? We're going to find out as the men's Wargames match is up next here in the main event here at Survivor Series. As it is now time because it is now time for the War Games matches. Same rules from the women's match. As you can see, silence is going off. And of course, as you can see, in the cages right now, Oba Femi, LA Knight, Ricky Singh, and I believe Seth Rollins, Austin Theory, Ethan Page are also in the cage. I believe. And of course, out first is the WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. And of course, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton have been going at this since King of the Ring, when Cody won the tournament to earn himself a shot at Randy Orton's WWE Championship at SummerSlam, and Cody won the title. Then of course Orton then would take a little bit of a break, and then when he came back, he then demanded for Cody Rhodes to give him a rematch for the title. And of course Cody and Orton made it official that the rematch will take place on December 6th at Bad Blood. And that's when the match will take place. And of course, Cody Rhodes in his second WWE Championship run. He's been champion since August 8th, so I mean, I'm believing Orton will be on his way out to the ring. Yep. So of course, Cody is in his second run, has been champion for 92 days. As for Randy Orton, he was champion. Well, actually, hold on. I think my math is wrong. Of course, let me fix this while Orton is making his way to the ring. As crowd in Vancouver is booing the hell out of the former WWE Champion Cody, Randy Orton. As actually Cody's title reign has been, in his second run, has been gone on for 91 days, whereas Orton's title reign was 119 days. Of course, Orton did win the title from CM Punk back at Backlash, and then he would lose it to Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam, ending his title reign at 119 days. And of course, these two are scheduled to wrestle in the rematch at Bad Blood on December 6th. That's because tonight these two wanting to settle the whole faction warfare nonsense in Wargames tonight. And that's what's happening as Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton is of course looking to give us all a preview of what is to come on December 6th at Bad Blood. So without further delay, let's get into this match. As Cody Rhodes wasting no time going after his Bad Blood opponent named Randy Orton. Disastrous kick there. Cody Rhodes heading to the top. Cody's going in full-fledged mode to give Orton a tease of what is to come on December 6th. Drop kick there by Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has pretty much been dominating Randy Orton so far. Springboard drop kick there by Cody Rhodes. Uh-oh, Orton tripped Cody over. And of course, Seth Rollins, Austin Theory, and Ethan Page are in Orton's cage. Orton is pretty much toying around with Cody Rhodes. That's Cody Rhodes. Oh, we're both there. And of course, Cody does have the advantage after he beat Seth Rollins on SmackDown last night. And Randy Orton, what could he be thinking about doing to Cody Rhodes? Because he does not have a finisher ready. And Oba Femi's got a sledgehammer. And of course, Oba Femi is up next as, of course, he was the United States champion for 146 days as he did win it during WrestleMania Sunday. And then he lost the title And then he lost the title to Jacob Fatu at SummerSlam. And of course, tonight, he's on Cody's side as he's trying to save Cody from losing to Orton. As Cody Rhodes is pretty much watching on over Femi punish Randy Orton. As I mean, crowd is not feeling over Femi whatsoever. And of course, we got ready for our next individual in this Wargames match tonight. And the next participant is Seth Rollins, who is of course a former World Heavyweight Champion. As of course, he won it at SummerSlam last year. And then he lost the title at this event last year to Drew McIntyre. But of course, Drew's victory would be tainted because afterwards, Kevin Owens, who was holding the Money in the Bank contract at the time, would cash it on Drew McIntyre after his title win. DDT there. As Cody saving over Femi. And it goes over Femi and Seth Rollins has had their issues over the last couple of weeks. And because it all emerged with over Femi getting attacked at the parking lot. As no RKO. Now the cost. What is on over Femi's mind here? Reversal there. As next up, LA Knight is in the frame. As of course, the guy is a former Intercontinental Champion. Of course, he did win the title back at SummerSlam last year, and then he lost it to Bronson Reed at Bad Blood last year. Now, of course, do keep in mind, at this event 2 years ago, he would, of course, wrestle for the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, of course, this was after he won the King of the Ring tournament, the 2024 King of the Ring, the 2023 King of the Ring tournament, to earn this shot against CM Punk, who was the World Heavyweight Champion at the time. And against Randy Orton was the Money in the Bank holder at the time. Cross-branded between Raw and SmackDown. Because LA Knight do want revenge on Seth Rollins. And pop powerbomb there. As remember, Cody Rhodes over Femi cannot go for pinfalls yet. As LA Knight is looking to punish the hell out of Seth Rollins. As he's now going after Randy Orton. These two, of course, do have long-term history. With these two early this year was a part of the WWE Championship match at the the number one contenders match. With AJ Styles, John Cena, Finn Balor, and Braun Breaker for a shot at CM Punk's WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Our next participant is Ethan Page, and speaking of John Cena, Ethan Page had a big debut when he beat John Cena in his first night here in the WWE. And of course, he wasn't doing anything until Seth Rollins and Randy Orton recruited him to Legacy. And because LA Knight's got a table. Here we go. Crossroads connects. As what could... As this is chaos here in this... Ethan Page. As Cody's got a sledgehammer. I think there's been the dissensions between Cody Rhodes and LA Knight, considering Cody wanted to put Knight for the table, or they wanted to put Ethan Page for a table. And of course, out next is Ricky Sings. LA Knight is having a hard time getting to Ethan Page. And of course, LA Knight is scheduled to come out next, as Cody Rhodes seems all but stuck. And pedigree there by Seth Rollins. I think LA Knight was trying to fix Cody Rhodes there for a minute. We're busted out as Arcade by Randy Orton. As Cody Rhodes is in a predicament. As Cody Rhodes is fixed. As that is Austin Theory. As here we go for the pin. There's been madness here in this Wargames match tonight. Reversal there by Ethan Page. Cody Rhodes with a wall up. Here we go. Kick out. This has been the craziest Wargames match so far. LA Knight getting back to his feet. This is not looking good for DDT. Kick out there. As over Femi. Saving Cody Rhodes from a loss. Reversal there. Bit of Wargames chaos here. Ricky Sage saves over Femi from a loss. As Ricky Sage accidentally drop kick his partner. And then now going for the pin. Kick out. This could be a wake-up call for Ethan Page. Here we go. Crossroads connect. As Seth Rollins protecting Orton from taking a pin. Cody Rhodes. Kick out. And it's over as Team Cody wins the Raw as Cody Rhodes pins Randy Orton. Very good Wargames match. That's probably better than the women's. And of course, Cody Rhodes and his friends survived the war against Legacy. As there you can see, Cody Rhodes and his crew stands tall after surviving Raw against Legacy. And of course, they win here tonight is, ladies and gentlemen, good night everybody, as Cody Rhodes and his crew stands tall after surviving Raw against Legacy. Ladies and gentlemen, good night everybody.